Hey peeps, how is everybody? I hope you're doing well and everybody's doing okay. We were talking on yesterday in the last video, and I think the question that I posed was, do you ever honestly ask yourself, God, is this it? Or do you make that statement, Lord, I know this cannot be it? And I felt like that was an honest question, and there are people besides me who actually do ask themselves that question, and it made me even ponder about it more when I got up today, and I was walking around the lake where I live, and this is what I was saying, like I would never want you to watch my videos and feel that I am ungrateful or by any way just feeling like God, that I am not blessed, because I know that I am. I am blessed and highly favored, and God has been good to me. And like I said, I live okay, and I can, we eat every day and we do what we want to do, for the most part. Yes, we have struggles. I mean, we've struggled with things financially, we've struggled in business, we've struggled just trying to be where we think we're supposed to be. You all know what I mean, the picture of success, you know what I mean? But when you see my nails are pink and all of that, and there's a charm on here and I can't find it if that's pink, but that's pink because I myself right now am battling metastatic breast cancer. And what that is the fourth stage of breast cancer, which most people would say would be the worst stage. I don't say that. And technically the real definition is not, worst stage. What it means is you have cancer that has moved from its point of origin. And so when I was diagnosed 2 years ago, a week before Christmas, I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and it happened to be metastatic because it had moved from its origin spot, which was my breast, into my spine. So fast forward 2 years later, I'm still here. Praise Jesus. Plan to be here for a long time because, as I'm gonna say probably in every video, by His stripes I am healed. He went through a whole lot for all of us, and I don't take it for granted. And I actually am walking in that every day, that I am healed because of that. But even in that, life is still going on. Life is still lifing. And I was having these moments where it was like, God, this is what I'm getting up to do? And I talked about it before. Not saying anything against my job, my work, and what I do. I'm passionate about it and I love it, but there would still be this little tiny something scratching in like the back of my head, and this little voice saying, Lord, this can't be it. And then I decided to take an honest look at myself and my life and why I was feeling that way. And I was feeling that way because I really did not feel that I was doing all that I was called to do. I've shared in another video that I am a people person, and I've done a lot of things because I am one of those people that is good at stuff, not in a braggadocious way, but I'm just one of those people. If I put my mind to it, I do it, and then I'm good at it. But what happens is, and I hear my friend, my good friend, Pastor in Dallas, I hear him saying, every good thing is not a God thing. And so I had to actually spend some time and figure out what are the God things for my life. And so I realized that I needed to look at those things. And so I wanted to get on here and hopefully help somebody else with that same thing. So some of the questions that the Lord is asking me, because child, He wakes me up early in the morning, or when I go on these walks, which I've been trying to make myself do just to stay physically strong and keep my body moving, because some days when I wake up and you see I don't have no makeup on, today was that day that I woke up late and the body did not want to do it. The body was going no, and I thank God that Hitman was home, because he literally said, no, we need to get up and you need to walk and you need to do some things. And while I was walking, I literally heard the Holy Spirit say, what motivates you to wake up in the morning? And I had to think about it. My job doesn't really motivate me. I get up because I'm expected to, because it's a requirement. People are dependent on me, on my team at work. And I'm like, is that enough to be motivated by? Is it enough to be motivated by other people needing you? Maybe so, depending on that situation. But for me, I was like, that could be what's causing me some restlessness. And so, if you're going through that same thing, then I wanted to talk about that with you, and hopefully we can help each other get to some place we need to be with this motivation. You know what I mean? Like, we need to be motivated. And then I said, what are some of the things that I could do to actually motivate myself to get back to being motivated? And something I came up with was create a goal. And I was like, you know what, Lord, that is so true. When you create a goal, that gives your mind something else to think about, and I don't think we think about it that way. It gives your mind something else to think about it. And also, it was something I wanted to tell you. I wrote it down because sometimes when I hear this stuff, I want to write it. I don't know what happened.
It's 3:00.
But I said I want to write the stuff down because I want to be able to talk about it with you guys. And I am really having a hard time in here today because I am in the office, as you can tell, on my desktop, and I'm used to doing everything on the phone. But we need to create a goal if we don't have one, because you won't be motivated to get up if you don't have any goals created. And then if you do have some goals, reassess those goals and make sure they're realistic, because sometimes we can create these big old things and they're not really realistic for where we are at that time in our life, or just because of circumstances. And then when we can't complete the goal, or we're not successful in the steps to achieve the goal, we get discouraged. So let's reassess our goals and make sure that they are actually realistic. And another thing we can do is start small and take some gradual steps. And that's what I'm doing. So I created a goal, and it was to actually get out here. And I know everybody else may be doing this, but for me, my goal was to get out here and create some content that I felt was important, that I felt was good, that would encourage somebody. But I wanted a small goal for me was just to get out and start to create and see. I couldn't come out here and say, oh, I want to create content and I want 1,000,009 people to see it and I want to do this and I want to have a video. No, I just needed to create a small goal, which was to commit myself to just create the content. Start small and then take it in gradual steps unless the Lord says different. Another thing, I got two things. The second thing that came to me today was about nurturing my mind. And that's something that I really have to do because of what I'm dealing with physically. When you are faced with something that you are basically told could alter your life expectancy, could end your life, in a way that you don't. It's different when you don't know, but when somebody puts that in your face, that stays in your mind, in the back of your mind all the time. So even though I am positive and I trust and I believe, there are still moments when that hits me. Like if I go to make a plan, there are moments when I say, should I really make that plan? And I have to quickly check myself and say, yes, make the plan. Because at the end of the day, I could be a person making a plan who didn't know they had metastatic breast cancer, and something could still happen. Do you know what I mean? Like, so just because nobody has told you that, it doesn't mean that your life, somebody else's life, could end before mine. So I can't live my life walking around, I can't do this, I can't do that, allowing it to control me in that way. So what I have to do is nurture my mind with great thoughts. And there's a quote that says, nurture your mind with great thoughts, for you will never go any higher than you think. So I've also heard it said like, you can't go where your mind has never been. So think it high, think it bigger than you. Because you want to be able to think outside of the box. Those are great thoughts for your mind. And you, like I said, you can't go any higher than your mind has never been. And what does that look like, in a tangible way? Because I hate when people tell people, oh, just be positive, just think about it, I'm going to give you something tangible. This is a great thought. Focus on your strengths, whatever they are. You have a strength. It may not be my strength. It may not be your sister's strength. It may be different than your mom's, your dad's, your friends. But everybody has something that makes them unique. Everybody has a strength. And it may take you time to think it through. And especially if you've been living negatively. And we're going to talk about that in a minute. but everybody has something, and focus on that, whatever that is. If you are the person who can make everybody laugh, then doggone it, every time you get the opportunity, make somebody laugh. If you are the person that does not mind being able to be there for people and give them constructive criticism and they take it from you, there are people I know that are like that can tell me the stuff, and it's fine because that is their gift. Whatever your strength is, focus on that. Focus on that. That is your positive thing. That is your assignment. If you don't take anything else, sit down with yourself today or whenever you see this video and figure out what is that thing about you that is your strength, and focus on that. Lean into that. Let that be your compass. Let that guide you, not negativity. And since we're talking about negativity, get rid of the negative self-talk. Just negativity in general. Get rid of it, because it doesn't help you. It doesn't contribute anything positive to your life. It's negative. And part of doing that, when you do that, you will start to take better care of yourself and your mind and all of that. So that's what I want to leave you with today. Do those kind of things. Oh no, and there's one more that came up. Practice gratitude. There is something you can be grateful for. I don't care how hard life is. I have been there. My husband and me and my children and I, we have been in some tough spots. And even in that, we had to be grateful. We had to practice gratitude. I will tell you something. When we first relocated, we left our home. We're from Chicago. We left Chicago and we moved to Texas, and we built this house. Well, we moved into a house that was built before we got here. A new house though. Moved in, everything was going good. 2 years, and all of a sudden, I lost my job. We're in a new state. My husband's business went under. He was hauling hazardous material. That went under. And here we are in a whole new state with 2 little kids and about to lose our house. And that takes time. It doesn't happen in a day, but it takes time to happen, but it still happened. And that time came quick, and we were not able to recover. And long story short, we lost our house. And that was the second time we had lost our home. And we had to get out. And I had to find a way to be grateful because I have children. But guess what? Even in that, God moved. We were able to move to a house right across the street from the house I was in. Now, I can talk about it now and find the positivity, but back then, I could not. So I'm telling you, when you're in it, I understand. It was nothing positive about that to me. It was hurtful. I felt shame. I was embarrassed. I felt like, why? And then if you're going to give me a house, but listen to us. Now, we need a place to be, but in my head, I'm saying, well, God, you got to give me one right across the street, because in my head, I'm thinking, I'm embarrassed. And these people on my block are going to know I lost my house right here and now I'm across the street. But so what? But I didn't have that when I was in it. And so I'm talking to that person that's in it right now, and you don't feel it and you don't see it, and you feel like God has just forgotten about you and you don't understand why he's doing it the way he's doing. Well, guess what? It ain't your business. Follow what he said. Just follow what he said and do it, because he have you. And no matter where you are, he has you. And no matter where you are and what it looks like and how angry you are, be grateful. Practice gratitude every day. Practice gratitude. And this is a tangible exercise. This is something you can do tangibly. Get your little notebook or something like this and practice some gratitude every day. Before you close your eyes or when you wake up in the morning, write down 3 things you're grateful for. I can give you one for every day in the morning. I woke up. I can give you one for every night when you lay down. Lord, I'm about to go to bed. I'm about to rest in a bed. And guess what? You may be in a bed in somebody else's house. You may be in a bed in a hotel. You may be in a bed in a shelter. But guess what? You are in a bed. Be grateful. Let's practice some gratitude, okay? Woo, I felt that. We need to be more grateful, because I just feel like when we're grateful, God is just pleased with that. And we need to be grateful. And ultimately what we're trying to do is motivate ourselves to get up every morning. And that's part of it. I love y'all. Be encouraged today. Get motivated. Find something to motivate you. I gave you some things, and you should be motivated by the fact that there is a strength that you have that nobody else has. And even if they have it, they don't have it like you. So that's your motivation for today. That you have something that nobody else can contribute to this world but you. Nobody. Even if we sit up and said the same thing, exactly the same, it won't be the same. Because nobody can do it like you. Just like nobody can do it like me. That should encourage you and motivate you, and be grateful for where you are, because no matter how bad you think it is, it's worse for somebody else. I'm walking around with metastatic breast cancer, and I still know that somebody is worse off than me. So at the end of the day, be grateful. I'm not just giving you some stuff. I'm not just talking some stuff to get you to watch. I am telling you what I know. This is what I'm living every day. I gotta wake up every day grateful. I get on here, I'm tripping because my teeth are just clowny. I used to have the most beautiful smile to myself. Yes, I'm saying it. To myself, the most beautiful smile. And chemo, radiation, and things have just medications have just wreaked havoc on my smile, and then I can't get it fixed like you can go get it fixed. Think about something like that. And I don't mean insurance-wise, because you got insurance, I got it. What I'm saying is, you can physically probably go and get it fixed. I can't. So even when the insurance and stuff lined up and said, yeah, we can cover this and cover that, because of where my life is right now and my body is right now, I gotta wait. I can't get it done. So see, something as minor as that. So just be grateful for where you are, because somebody is still worse off than you. I love y'all, and I hope that we answer the question today. So we want to leave this video today trying to figure out what motivates us to get up and hit it every day. What motivates you? And if you're not motivated, we need to figure out what you can do to get motivated to be here, because you don't want to be wasting time, because you only get one life. And you only have one life to live. And we don't want to waste any of the time. And we all are guilty of it. I am. Everybody is. We waste time because we don't understand the importance of the time that we have. We waste time and we don't do the things we need to do. But hey, we here together, so we won't keep wasting time. So that's what we're doing. We're not going to be wasting time. We're going to be motivated. We're going to be using our time wisely. We are going to be grateful people, and we are going to encourage other people in the world. And even if we are not the people that can get out and encourage folks like this and not all extroverted or whatever, there is something we can do to make a difference in the world. God put you here for that. I love y'all. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and press the notifications. Like, subscribe, and press the notifications. Did I tell you I want to be singing in a past life? I'm lying. I did want to, but that is not my gift. I love y'all. Have a great day. Bye.